All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, you found Captain Crush. I'm that guy that teaches you fantasy sports doing Underdog, Thrive Fantasy, Sleeper, of course, PrizePicks, and DraftKings. That's right, folks, I do it all. The one thing I don't do is cap. You'll never hear me give you anything that's fake news. I keep it 100% around here. If you're new to my channel, you can expect great things in the fall, but right now we're stuck in the heat of summer where we have MLB, WNBA, and PGA. And today's video, we have one WNBA game to discuss today. Seattle Storm versus the Connecticut Sun. My oh my, it's a 10.5 point spread. You know what that means, don't you? It means under season? Question mark, question mark? We'll have to wait and see, but I promise you this, I will do my best to dig in this dumpster and pull out a couple diamonds. No promises, because speaking of diamonds, yesterday, Diamond Miller, total sell job. She cost us the 6 of 6. What can you do? It is what it is. That being said, let's go right into it today. I told my Discord I've been live since about 10:30, 11 a.m. Had no power. We had a nasty storm out here, but guess what? The Midwest is gonna Midwest, but I'm back. I got the YouTube up. It's about, 3:30 Central? I will have this done and published by 4:30. That was the bet. That was the goal. Let's see if I can get it done. So I've been told people want to see my pretty face, subjectively pretty. So I'm getting a green screen that you'll be able to see my face more. It won't be down here in the corner. Listen, I don't care about having my face on these videos. Everyone knows my face from TikTok and YouTube shorts, whatever have you. Listen, you're here for the content. You're here for the witty banter. You're here to be entertained, but at the same time, you're here to get knowledge. And I will be dropping knowledge every day I can, boys and girls. And with that knowledge, we got ridiculous lawmakers down in Alabama making things difficult for yours truly, Captain Crush. But guess what? I'm one step ahead of them. I got some combination propositions for you today. I don't really love these. Anyone that's been following my channel knows how I feel about combination props, but we do what we do. I got to continue to do the Lord's work. Rain, shine, or lawmakers. And first up, Dewana Bonner and Ezi Magbegor / Magabor. The only game we got, 14.5 more. Both of these teams give up mad rebounds. One is ranked 10th, which is Seattle, and Connecticut is ranked 8th. That being the case, I will take both. This is the best combination for the rebound prop that I could find. I looked at all of them. Listen, we only have one game, so there's not too much to choose from. Let's pray, let's hope that Bonner does her job and Magabor can grab some rebounds too. I hate the idea of a combined rebound prop to begin with, because if one's doing good, the other's probably not. They don't correlate well, but this is what we're stuck with. Now we go over to point. Combination props for the points down here. It's Alyssa Thomas and Jewel Lloyd under season. That's right, under season at 39.5. I'm not interested in Alyssa Thomas scoring a lot of points. I like her fantasy score, but I don't think she scores a lot of points. She never scores a lot of points. Her season average is around 15 to 16. And Jewel Lloyd, she's going to need 24 to 25 to bring this home. Can she get that? Absolutely. Jewel Lloyd can put up 30 before you blink. It's that simple. It's that easy for her. But sometimes she comes out cold. And I will hope that tonight she's ice cold, because I'm betting under on this prop. You dig what I'm saying? You follow my drift? I hate these combination props, but I'm doing my best here, and this was the best I could find out of the dumpster. Give me less, and I'm praying that they don't sell. But a MLB combination, anyone? Oh yeah, the captain's got your back. Pitcher strikeout. Let's go all the way down here to this dumpster. Oh yes, Carlos and Nelson. What do you know? What do you hear? What do you say? Less. 8.5 pitcher strikeouts. What a combo! And I ain't talking pretzels. Put it in. Take less. I like both of these guys to soar under. If they go over, then God bless them. Arizona versus the Mets. My goodness, what can you ask for? A dumpster fire. Give me less on both of these guys, and I'm telling you, hopefully they don't sell. And before the guy in the comments that's sitting there, Captain, stick to WNBA or NBA, don't go into MLB. Look, guy, I'm the guy on the mic. I got the hot mic. If you want to come on the microphone and debate me live, you know where to find me, buddy. I have all open challenges. It's open challenge season. Let's go. I want to debate someone live. I'm begging you. I'm praying for a debate live. Let's go. So that's my favorite 3 combination platters. The house special, if you're, how many times have you been in a Chinese restaurant and you tell them you want the house special fried rice? It's chicken, it's pork, it's beef, and sometimes you even get shrimp. Yes, Those are the 3 combo platters that the captain likes. Are they gonna sell? I don't know. Are they gonna hit? I don't know, but this is the best that I could find. Do your own due diligence, do your own research, tail at your own risk. Now let's clear that garbage off the board and go into the real same game parlay. We got 1 game, that's it. I got Ezzy, I got Bonner, I got Thomas. Oh me, oh my, I got Kia Nurse, the community favorite. Everybody's talking about Kia Nurse, and I ain't talking cars. I'm talking about the lady who has a 7.5 point proposition. Is she gonna hit? Is she gonna fade? Is she gonna miss? I'm not sure. Guess what I'm doing? Fading the prop. I will say this is the caveat everyone wants to know. Is she going over 7.5 real points? The community's all over it. So if you want to follow the community, if you want to tail the public, if you want to be that guy or girl, go ahead. I won't begrudge you a bit. That's your cup of tea. More on 7.5 points for Miss Kia Nurse. And I promise you this, if you come in my comments after she sells or hits whatever and you're like, oh, Captain Crush, you sold me, you did this and that, I will tell you, ban season is a-coming, because I will ban you all and not blink. Listen to the words coming out of my mouth. I don't care about one particular night hit or miss. It ain't about that, fam. All I'm doing is trying to help you guys with your own process. Fortunately for you, when we only have 1 game, you get to skip a lot of the captain's fluff and sermons and preach, because I got to get right to it because there's just not much to go on, okay? Alyssa Thomas, 15.5 points. I already talked about that. Get her out of my slip. Ezzy Magabor, 15 points. She's normally at 14.5. At 15, it's above her season average. It's above her PrizePicks average. Get it out of my slip. And Dewana Bonner, more 18.5 points. Let me talk to you. Ever since Brianna Jones hit the dirt with a torn Achilles or whatever it is that she did, Dewana Bonner has had to step up. Let me talk to you about Miss Bonner here, okay? Last game versus the Aces. Why? My oh my, 19 points. Game before that, 12, then 26, then 11, then 20. Why do I show you the last 5? Is it to predict future outcomes? Absolutely not. If you look at the last 5 to predict future outcomes, Captain's got some advice for you. Go to the top left. If you're on Mac, if you're on PC, it's the top right. Click that X and then find the closest uninstall button. You'll be doing yourself a lot of favor, and if you still want to sweat, I'll give you my Cash App. Just Cash App me. We'll save ourselves both time. Do not look at the last 5 to make future decisions. I'm begging you. I'm begging you, kids. Please. So, Dewana Bonner, 18.5 points. Let's check what Outlier has to say about it, shall we? Oh, there she is, over 18.5 points. They're 10th. That means Seattle is giving up the 10th most points allowed on their out of their 12-man league. So they're pretty much dead last. There's only 2 teams that are worse than them, one of them being Phoenix. I don't know who the other one is off the top of my head, okay? So then we click that. You can look at her last 10, 19, 12, 26, 11, 20, 20. It doesn't matter. Last 10, last 5, I don't care. Last 20, she's only hit this 45% of the time. But this, head-to-head, you played them just a couple weeks ago, June 20th, she put up 20. Then last year, she had, these are last year's stats, which I don't even look at. This is the main thing that we're looking at. The ranked 10th, they give up points. We know she's going to be having to score more because of Miss Jones being out of the mix. Do I wish the line was 16.5? Absolutely. Let me give you a disclaimer about Miss Bonner. She can literally ghost you all halves. That means she can come out in the first half, absolutely crush it, and then she'll go back into the locker room. She'll come back out and literally score 2 points. It's happened to me in my community in real time. It's absolutely crazy. Minus 113. These lines, they're not accurate. I'll tell you that right now. Okay. Under 2.5 3-pointers, that would be good. Minus 166. Look at all those green beans. But unfortunately, we don't even have that proposition available to us on PrizePicks. So when the day is done, at the end of the day, I still like more. But again, as with any WNBA game, I'm prepared to eat chalk. Last night, I did a Discord live slip right with my community, my trusted gold member soldiers, the ones who support me the most. Yes, that's right. We did six stats, parlay, whatever you want to call it. Sabali rebooted her, but we had less on her, so we cashed the less, and we had Diamond Miller, 17.5 points. She had 1 point, fam. A reason I bring that up, it's right here for you. The reason I bring that up is because things happen. 1 point, you could have held the captain captive, and I would have said, no, she's getting more than 1 point. I promise you, I'll put everything I have on it, and she sold. At the end of the day, this is gambling. They can sell at any time. Nobody knows. All we do is trust the model, trust the projection. Remember, it's the 4 boxes: narrative, trends, model projections, Vegas odds. odds. Those are the 4 keys to the captain's kingdom, okay? I talked about Alyssa Thomas. Remember her points, 15.5. I took the combo prop, but I want to show you some red peppers. That's right. If it's not a green bean, it's a red pepper. Look at the last 5. Oh my gosh, I know the psychology. I know that warm, tingling feeling all of you are getting right now, you the viewer. Oh man, Captain, red pepper season, take less. Absolutely not. We don't go by this to make future results. Just don't even worry about it. It's there to trick your mind. It's there to make you feel a certain type of way. Now, do I like Alyssa Thomas in a vacuum under 15.5? Absolutely. I took that combo prop, but it has nothing to do with those last 5 red peppers, let me tell you, okay? So just make sure you're making your decisions based off the right stuff, all right? Now, I'm going to get controversial, and this is for Leah, aka Teddy, if she's even watching. She knows what she's doing. Jewel Lloyd, 4.5 rebounds. Absolutely less. I like less here. I know it could be soaring over. Vegas likes less. My box likes less. My model likes less. But check this out. Ain't that scary? Oh boy. Yes, oh yes, that's scary. I'm like 85% sure that Leah said that she was soaring over today. So Leah, if she goes over, God bless you. But here's the deal. Jewel Lloyd, she has to do it all now. There's no Breanna Stewart. So that's the argument that she can get 5 rebounds. Connecticut gives up 8 rebounds allowed out of a 12-man. They're close to dead last too. There's only 4 that are worse, Seattle being one of them. But the fact remains, the Vegas odds favor less. Will be on the right side of this more often than not. I believe it's 54% chance in our favor. My model has her going for 3.6. I like less, but again, I took that combination prop. It is what it is. I just wanted to throw that out there. I wanted heads to roll. I wanted to make some people's head explode. So my favorite proposition for Miss Thomas was this right here. Alyssa Thomas, more 24 fantasy score last night, today, early, whatever you want to talk about. I was up late last night, 2 a.m. doing God's work, making a list for MLB, checking it twice. So far, we're on the right track. But for WNBA, there wasn't a lot out there, but this is what I got. She was at 24 fantasy points. I still like more here at 25. It's an insane bump. It's a full point, but it's hot garbage 65% of the time. I just made that stat up and threw it on the wall. Hopefully it sticks, but I will take 25 fantasy points more here. I told you, you're taking a full point bump. Buyer beware, seller beware. Do what you will with that, but that's what I like there, okay? Now go back over here and give me Tiffany Hayes less than 17.5 PRA. Oh yeah, my model has it going for 16. The Vegas math checks out. Just give it to me. If she sells, well, by God, she sells, okay? So it would look a little something like this with what I've spoke about. Bonner over, Hayes under, Jewel Lloyd under, Thomas over first half. I want to talk about Ezzy being the last piece. I'm going to say this right now. Ezzy Magabor, if she gets blocks and steals, and I'm talking 3 to 4, she's going to get this fantasy score. I just don't know if she's going to play full quarters. The 10.5 point spread scares, so I will leave it with this. Ezzy, if you think she's going to play 32 to 34 minutes, you need to be taking more. If you think it's going to be a blowout, the spread's correct, then you need to either take less or fade. I could make an argument for either or, which I just did, so I am throwing that out there. And then Natasha Heedman, the last piece of the puzzle. This is a community play from my own community. I saw about 3 soldiers on it, 18.5 fantasy score. I don't have any type of way to feel about it. I'm shouting out my own community. I'm throwing it out there. They like more. If it sells, well, take it up with them. I'm just throwing it out there because I said I would. And that is going to do it for the same game parlay. Now, this is what I'm telling you guys. It's all up to the spread. If it plays a close game, then this should be good. If it blows out and it goes in, or if it goes into overtime even on our unders, all bets are off. So now let's talk about the NBA Summer League. Luckily, I've been on the right side of this for the last 3 days. Cashing, taco slips, normal slips, whatever you want to call it, I've been cashing. All these are getting bumped up. They're all insanely high. Listen, there's no model or any type of other projection for Summer League. It's Summer League. We don't know the rotations. We can't predict anything. All we can do is look at the last game, see the box score, see how many times they shot the ball, and try to go from there and try to target bounce back players, and hopefully the coach's rotations stay the same. So that being said, Kenneth Lofton, more than 18.5. Yes, sir, I like it. He was 6 for 15. Ochai Agbaji, he was selling a little bit last game. We got him under the bump, cashed us more. And Trey Mann, he's all the way up 20.5. My God, it's so high. He was at 19.5 this morning. They bumped him up a full point. Same thing with Ochai, but I will take my chances with these 3. If you want to get down with Summer League, you can. Listen, it's a fun sweat. It's NBA. NBA is king of the road, even above NFL when it comes to proposition, because it's every day. These are the 3 that I like. If they sell, well, you got to be willing to eat chalk. Yesterday, the 3 that I put on here, Jovic, Trey Mann, and I believe Ochai, cash it. So if they sell today but everything hit yesterday, can you really be mad at Captain Crush? No, you can't. We just lick our wounds and we move on. If you want to throw in Mr. David Roddy, he shot 2 for 12 last game. He's due a bounce back, more than 15.5. I don't hate it at all. Throw him in the mix. Again, you can take your favorites from the WNBA, you can take your favorites from the Summer League, and even MLB, mix and match and create a 5 flex optimal slip. That is what you guys should be doing. Enough of these 6-mans, enough of these 3-man whatever, 3-man powers. Just do a 5 flex. It's optimal. That's why you play on PrizePicks, because they give you that 5 flex equity. Just do it, and I promise you, you'll be instantly more profitable than you were when I found you. Okay, one last thing I want to tell you guys about PGA Hole 17 live shots. We got live propositions. These are the best, okay? So what you want to do is you want to go to Data Golf right here. Look at me teaching everything right here, free of charge, right on freaking YouTube. Can you believe it? It can't be real, but it is. You click the John Deere Classic. You go to hole by hole course stats. Look at this. You go to hole 17. Birdies. 39% of the field has been birdieing. You look at pars, 50. Bogeys, 12. So you automatically know it's a gettable hole. Then you want to find the player that's on the board. Go back to PrizePicks. Look what you got. Straka, Grillo. Let's just take a name out of the sand. Cameron Young, okay? Let's just say we're talking about Mr. Cam Young. So now you can go here and click Cameron Young. You already see he's through 9. He's -3. He's playing good. He's got 3 birdies, no bogeys. So then you can go to his true strokes gained stat, and you can see right here exactly how he's playing today. He's gained 2 strokes putting. His around the green's okay. His approach is pretty much dog water, and his off the tee is almost a full stroke good. His tee to green's decent too, which is all 3 of these added up minus putting, okay? So here's the dealio right here. You want to look at approach and off the tee. That's how you can see how they're ball striking. But let me tell you this, the luck box stat, putting. I can't putt to save my life, but let me tell you, if I could putt, my golf game would instantly be that much better, because sometimes I get hot I can strike an iron or off the tee sometimes pretty far, 280 yards off the tee. I get lucky here and there, but when you have professional golfers putting at 2 strokes, I'm going to target hole 17 under, okay? Under strokes in golf is a good thing for those of you that don't know. So Cameron Young, hole 17, under 4.5, I will be taking it. You can mix that in, pair it with any one of those that you like. I just showed you the process. I'll be covering more golf as the summer goes on. I do it already in my Discord. So if you want to be a part of it and join my Discord, what are you waiting for? The grass to grow? It's CaptainCrush.net. It's the gold package. It's $24.99, and it's worth its weight in gold. Pun intended, okay? The value I provide, I'm there every single day doing live streams, answering questions, the full playlist, everything, plus a rock solid, hilarious community, okay? That's my own plug. I haven't plugged any other website today but my own. It's about time I plug my own self, all right? CaptainCrush.net. Go there and thank me later. And on that note, that's the end of the video, guys. That's all I got for you right here. I want to shout out Arish, the biggest troll of all, Owen, D. Pickles. Speaking of Pickles play of the day. Oh yeah, I'm shouting out Pickle. It's Julio Urias over 4.5 hits allowed. Guess what? I had that out last night at 2 in the morning or whatever it was. We were talking about that. So miss me with the Pickle stuff. I already had that ahead of Pickle. All right. And Pickle, if you're watching, it's all in good fun, buddy. But I will say this. There's only room enough for one Pickle in that jar, and he's in my community. I got the real Pickle. Real Pickle, please stand up. I'm just kidding, guys. All jokes aside, I appreciate my YouTube faithful guys. When you win those W's, when you collect those W's, and I helped you out on YouTube, tweet me so I can retweet you and shout you out. It helps me out. It gives you guys a nice little platform to broadcast, to showcase your wins. I'm thankful for you guys. Listen, if you learned anything today, give me a like, give me a subscribe. It helps the algorithm. It helps more people see me ramble. And yeah, it's just pretty much the right thing to do. Support free content, fam. Again, if you want to get in my Discord, it's CaptainCrush.net gold package. The gold is the Discord. The silver is just a few plays. Or you can use any one of the links in my description. Use my code, DM me, and I'll give you a 30-day free trial. It's that simple. Guys and girls, I'm giving you a salute. Good luck tonight, and let's possibly, maybe, hopefully, crush.